Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Virtuous Bodies YouTube channel. I am Dr. Tamara Richards, and today I am breaking down why you should be hiring a coach over using MyFitnessPal to track your calories and your macros. Okay. Now, if you have ever used any of those type of calculators, either MyFitnessPal or app that does your calories or your macros, you know that you will 9 times out of 10 lose weight. But what I want to ask you is if you have ever used it and you have used it for an extended period of time, what generally happens is after a couple weeks, you begin to lose weight, a couple months, you begin to lose weight, and boom, here we go with the weight plateau. And there is nothing that you can do that will help you get over this weight plateau. So you get frustrated, you get aggravated, you get hangry and angry, and you fall off, okay? I am going to break down the science behind why that happens and give you some actionable steps that can help you overcome those things and explain why you need to be hiring a coach. It doesn't have to be me, but you need to hire an expert that actually knows how to calculate customized macros to help you reach your goals. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Point number one that I want to start off right off the bat is I've already explained what macros are, okay? So remember, macros are our building blocks for our nutrition. We have three different types. We have protein, we have carbs, and we have fats, okay? And that makes up our calories. Now, calories are a unit of energy. It is the energy that our body needs to function. We established in our last episode that there are two different terms that use our calories. Our basal metabolic rate, which is the amount of calories that our body needs for us to do normal body function, like breathe in and out, hear me talk right now, okay? And then TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, is our BMR multiplied by the activity factor. Our activity factor is actually the amount of energy that we burn from our day-to-day walking or exercises that we use, okay? And so our TDEE is the amount of calories that we need to maintain our current weight. If you eat over your TDEE, you're going to gain weight. If you eat under it, you're going to lose weight. The common thing for people to do is to slash their calories well under their TDEE to go into a caloric deficit so they can lose weight. And that is what these calculators do. They slash your calories all the way down to 1,000 calories, 1,200 calories. And I can tell you that most Americans, their BMR is well above 1,200 calories. So when your calories are slashed that drastically, you are not providing your body with the basic amount of energy that it needs to survive, okay? So over time, yes, you will lose weight because you are in a caloric deficit. However, what happens is over time and after weeks and after months, your body begins to adapt to that. And it adapts to that because it's not receiving the amount of energy that it needs to survive. It begins to hold on to every single calorie that it gets because it's like, girl, your body function is number one priority. Your weight loss comes second. I need to survive. I need you to survive. I need this food for the basic functions that I need so that you can live day to day. And so your body reads that low calorie as starvation and it completely reduces your metabolism over time. Most people will begin to cut more calories, and that is not what you want to do because that is going to worsen the issue, okay? Because your hormones are down regulating, your metabolism is going down because you are not eating enough, okay? Your body is reading a low calorie as starvation. So the key to this is to add fuel to the fire, okay? It sounds crazy, but you have to actually slowly add calories back into your diet so your body is happy, is getting the calories that it needs. It begins to turn back on your metabolism and you begin to burn weight, okay? All right, so let's talk about the normal diet cycle. You first want to go into caloric deficit, then you want to go into a diet break. You go into another caloric deficit, diet break, and then you must reverse your diet, okay? That is a normal cycle to reduce metabolic adaptation, slow down metabolic adaptation, so you reduce your chance of hitting a weight plateau and you actually give your body the chance to recover from a caloric deficit, okay? Now, MyFitnessPal and calculators like MyFitnessPal make this whole process worse, specifically when people do not take diet breaks, they do not reverse their diet, and they are starting by using a calculator that cut their calories so drastic. So what happens is your body goes into this starvation mode for an extended period of time. It begins to affect your hormones. So let's say you've been dieting for an entire year and you have not taken a diet break or reverse your diet. It may take your body an entire year, unfortunately, to reverse those changes that were made, okay? I want to now go into Why a coach over MyFitnessPal? Number one, when a coach is calculating your macros, we're going to take into account your age, your weight, your goals, what you do for work, how active you are, how are you currently eating, how many calories you're eating, okay, at this time. I can tell you right now that when MyFitnessPal asks you those little 4 questions, half of them are not the questions that I just asked, okay? And a good coach is asking you these questions so that we can give you calories that meet you where you are and that are not generalized to the whole public. Because I don't know about you, okay? When I need help, I need somebody to find out what's going on with me. Tell me what I need to do so I can work towards that. Okay. I don't need something that's working for everybody else. I need something that's working for me. Okay. And so that's one of the number one issues that I do have with MyFitnessPal is that it generalizes your calories based off of your BMR and it should be based off of your BMI. Okay. But they then drop you down drastically. And it's not just MyFitnessPal, even the exercise app that I use as a coach. If I were to go in there and put my client's information in, it literally will drop them 1,000 calories. Okay, which is well under their BMR. I remember one client, I put something in, it dropped my client's calories down to 700 calories a day. I mean, hell, that's one meal. Okay, so you have to be careful with these calculators. Now, if you are hiring a coach, I would recommend that you ask your coach, how are they calculating your macros? Because if you are hiring a coach that is using that app that I use to put my clients' exercises in, and they are using something like that, they are not going to be asking you the questions that I just asked, okay? They should have you tracking your food, seeing what you're eating right now, looking at your BMR, going through all that process to give you a customized macro that is right for you. So if you say, Dr. Tamara, how do I figure this out? Ask your coach questions. If you're going to invest in a coach, it is absolutely okay for you to ask them how are they calculating your macros, okay? Now let's hop into Dr. Tamara. Girl, I've been using this calculator and I think this is where I am. I have officially hit a weight plateau. All right, no problem. Let's talk about it, okay? So if you have hit a weight plateau, let me walk you through what you need to do. Number one, you need to go on a diet break. Now, you know, I'm not saying go on a crazy diet break where you're just eating a ton of things, but it has to be intentional and it has to be thought out and it has to be for a certain amount of time, okay? Now, most diet breaks can last a couple days or it can last up to 10 to 14 days, okay? And then you either go back into caloric deficit, or if you have been in a caloric deficit for an extended period of time, you probably need to reverse your diet. So the bottom line is make the investment into your health, into your weight loss journey, and hire a coach. Not just any coach. You need to ask questions. Your coach needs to be informed so that you are not wasting your time and your money to end right back in the same place. Okay. You want to make sure that you understand a little bit about the terms BMR, TDEE, and understand the importance of why a reverse diet may be the option for you to get your weight where you need it to be. It sounds crazy that you have to eat more, but understanding the science behind it, that your metabolism has pretty much reduced and now you need to add some fuel to it to get it back energized. Okay, now I do want to welcome you over to my quiz, and the reason why I pub my quiz so much because I think it is a great baseline to have to know where your current eating habits are. Now, you could be tracking your food, but you, based off your eating habits, you're tracking one thing, but your eating habits are saying something else. So knowing whether you're under eating, overeating, eating to maintain your weight is a great baseline for you to use so that you can build upon and actually help you reach your goals. I have put the link down below. Go ahead and click that link. Take the quiz. It's 10 minutes. I will give you 3 actionable steps that you can actually use right now today to help you overcome your challenges in your eating habits. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Virtuous Bodies. You can find me in my stories, cooking up all my foods for Plan Eats, my husband in my darn food, trying everything, okay? Or him taking me around town here on dates in Tampa, us taking our kids to Disney and everywhere else in between, and me being a clinical pharmacist and health coach from day to day, all right? And if you are new to Virtuous Bodies here on YouTube or Instagram, shoot me a message, DM me, say, hey girl, I would love to hear from you. So I want you to look out for next week's episode because I will be going into food labels and really teaching you how how to say it's a yay or no for me, okay, based off these food labels. Remember, those are our warning signs, and we cannot ignore our warning signs. So go ahead, comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, get notifications, and I hope to see you guys next week here on the Virtuous Bodies YouTube channel. Take care.